66 standing by. Hi, Roger 1414. Take care. And thank you much for checking in. Appreciate it. And 5-5 in the cornfields of Texas. I got you at number 30. 5-5 Texas. I got you in there at number 30. I forgot to add you in on that last transmission. But I got you in there 5-5 in the cornfields of Texas. Roger?
Yeah,
494, I believe it was. 494. 494. I think that. Let me get yourself here. 494 Texas. Got you at 31. Roger. Right at 494. You're very welcome. Thank you much for checking in and taking your time. We appreciate it. 66 Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Las Vegas. I got the Las Vegas. Need your numbers, please. 771. Las Vegas, Nevada. We got you in there, sir. You are number 32, Roger. Roger 771. Thank you much for checking in. Appreciate it. Looking for 33. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State.
I can pass the nickel. All right, no problem.
Three, four, 6463, Louisiana. We got you in that number 33 spot. 33, Roger. Roger that, 3463. Thank you much. Appreciate it. 66 up here in the cold country of central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Anybody wishing to check in, looking for 34. Was that 113 out there? Lucky 13. All right, give me your QTH real fast, sir. All right, Ken, Northeast Texas, you are 34. Lucky number 13, you are 34 on 66's list. Thank you. Hey, 488. I gotta bring the house around to you there, Ray. Hey, 488, we got you in there already, Roger. 488, we got you in there at 35. 488, Roger. 3308, there's my brother. 3308 out there in California. We got you in there. Needle Bender, 3308 out there in Cali. We got you at 36, Roger. $33.08, you are number 36 out there. Thank you much. And Needle Bender, 3308, California, you are 36. Looking for 37. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition.
you're we're clear. Damn chicken. Yeah, 11 East Texas, Jim.
972 Hilltopper, we got you in there. We got you in there at number 9, Roger.
You're right. We appreciate it, Jim. Thank you, sir.
Hey, you're very welcome, Dusty. 972 Hilltopper, East Texas in them piney woods. He is number 9 already. Good gracious. All right, looking for 3766 New York.
Have a good weekend, brother. God bless. 3308, we're clear.
Six Central New York doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. We'll put it down to the ground plane and see what we can do. 6 Central New York standing by. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. 66 Central New York standing by.
Yeah, I heard somebody talking about that, Saturdays ago, we had the ice storm, so, hopefully it's going to flush out.
New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Standing by for anybody wishing to check in. Check Kansas. Bring back them numbers if you would, please.
When I walked in my frozen grass, I didn't even make it right.
Station out of Kansas. I did hear you say Kansas, but I didn't get your numbers. Bring it in. 66 New York. 473, my brother, downtown Honolulu. We got you in there. We got you in there at 39. 39. Roger that there. My brother, 473, Honolulu.
Like it used to be, man. I busted my ass trying to help my neighbor.
473, got a lot of stations on my end, but you are 39. 39 on 66's list. Take care, brother, out there in paradise in Honolulu, Hawaii. 473, you are 39, 66. Golden Gate, we got you at 37, and we got Little Ice Cream at 38. Golden Gate, you are 37. Little Ice Cream is at 38. Roger there, Doug? Here we go. Six Central New York doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. 1220, you are 37. Little Ice Cream is at 38. I don't know if you hear me out that way, Doug, but we got you on the list. 66 New York. Oh, someone's going to blow up their amp. 1205 Louisiana got you at number 40. 1205 Louisiana, I got you in at number 40. Roger?
Roger that. Sweet, man. I'm an MVP. I'm over the I never made a mock shot.
Take care there, 1205 down there in Louisiana. Coming in here, Q5, guarantee it. Looking for 41. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Up here in the cold country, trying to get this old Make 05 warmed up and getting out there. 6-6 standing by.
Good for you, man. I actually have a PFO or a transfer for one of those things here. I had a bunch of KZ stuff over the years, but yeah, I need to try the mom shot. I've got a lot of material here. I'm reading up on it.
Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. Doing my check-in up here in the cold country. 66 standing by for anybody wishing to check in. 811. What be your QTH?
811, Kansas City, Missouri. 811, KCMO.
811, we got you in there. 811, Kansas City. We got you in there at 41. Thank you, sir, for checking in. You're very welcome. 811, Kansas City. You are 41. Looking for 42. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup.
We appreciate you all for your cooperation.
That's at 9250. Hey, 9250 in that diesel car. I got you in there at 42. Needle bender, 9250 in that diesel car. I got you in there at 42. Roger. 9250, what be your QTH today? You're all over the country. I don't know where you might be. Hey, 9250, if you can hear me, what be your QTH? Southern California, we got you in there, brother. Hey, we got you in there. Needle bender, 9250 in that diesel car in California. Drive safe and be careful, brother. 73s, take care. God bless.
Going on right now.
Hey, Kansas waving, bring it on in. Give me your numbers and get you on my list.
366, this is 1025
1025 Kansas,
Kansas.
you are 43. 43 on my list. 1025 Kansas, you are 43 on my list. Thank you for checking in, sir.
Hey, Chris, you get that new radio?
That station in Nevada, bring back your call numbers. I'll get you on the list.
If you can deliver radios to your house. Yeah, got to do what I got to do there, right? There you go, man. I'm just giving those guys a hard time and talking up into the corner. I'm tired of this. Please do only one a day if you got to do it every 168 hours.
Gracious, I wish people would have the courtesy to back off for a little bit and let me do my check-in. 66, Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition, standing by.
Yeah, maybe Joe Pesci from Home Alone. Hello, 104 in the Big Maryland. Calling 98 in the Star. Happy Saturday, man. We appreciate everyone taking us.
66 Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in, looking for number 4466 New York, standing by.
It's working out. I don't talk to a lot of Maryland. I don't know why. I don't know if your concentration's not as much there as far as per capita. Who knows? But anyway, I appreciate the shout, man. Enjoy the game as you watch it. And you guys stay cozy. But you're easing over the top there for a second. R98 down here, Collins County, Texas. I'll see you.
66 Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Standing by for anybody wishing to check in.
We had our ghost oven 2 weeks ago, and it's going to be 72 here today. We're going to be tailgating and having burgers at 3 o'clock. We'll see you.
322 Texas, 322 Texas, I got you at 44. 322 Texas, I got you at 44 on the Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, sir.
Yeah, I think it's my cousin Vinny up there. I'm not sure. He got a couple of youths, and he took his rice and whatever that is from that movie. That was a great movie, by the way. He had a hot girlfriend and a cool Cadillac.
Why don't you have a little bit of respect, 198, and let me do my check-in, please.
Why don't y'all respect the whole channel and not have 2 check-ins every freaking weekend, man? We're going to talk when we want to on here, and we'll respect one a week or something, but you guys tied up all freaking day, man.
No, it's just 3 times, and we break it up for everybody can get in for some DX. So, have some courtesy for a change.
We've been courteous. You do it twice a week on here. You tie the freaking channel up, and this is our only day off.
Well, you got so many other channels to go to. It's not like you're just stuck on this one.
This is where we talk around here, and you do too.
Yeah, whatever. It takes good people like you to ruin our hobby. Central New York 66, doing the Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. We are standing by for anybody wishing to check in.
Charlie out in Texas was trying to check in. Yeah, he was pretty good in Goodfellas, because my cousin Vinny.
Tango 5, what was that again? Tango 5, what else?
Tango 5 Charlie out there in Texas was trying to check in.
Tango 5 Charlie, Texas. All right, got him at 45. Tango 5 Charlie down there in Texas. He is 45.
Operator Charlie, over. He just got down. Yeah, I think he did. Bye. He just got down. And with shame on the man, we got a lot of CB things since the 70s, right? Go to Channel 78. Go get Channel. Thank you for the relay. Thank you for the relay. No problem, sir. UDX76 went to the relay. Happy to do the relay in up there. The guy needs a relay up there cooking hamburgers in New York.
New York State Edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup, doing my check-in here. If I can get through these people here that want to just disturb everybody else that ruins this hobby. 66 Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. All right, I got a California. Bring on back with your numbers again, please.
Right now, your head's getting hot, dog. You're slowing down. Those pills are saturated. Just a friendly tip there. Cool, man.
That California station definitely I have getting some Q Mary here. We'll see if we can bring you in there. Bring it on back there, California. 753, Operator Tom, California. I got you in there at 46, Roger. 7153, I apologize. 7153, we got you in there.
Copy that. Copy that. Have a great day. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. 7153, California. You are 46. Thank you for checking in, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, the bye is funny. How far that dates back, man? I've been on it since the early 80s and got down, and bye. That's been around a long time. My duck seemed to come in a little later, but that bye thing is, it dates back to like Channel 6 in the early 80s, but I know it might have been around a decade before.
Kansas Station, bring it on in. Didn't get your numbers there. Got 198 there. He's just being himself. Bring it on back there, Kansas. I'll see if I can get you on the list.
400 Kansas operator Todd. Tango Oscar Delta.
400. Todd out there in Kansas. Got you at 47. Thank you much for checking in. And 198, thank you for standing by. Appreciate it to let this gentleman check in.
66, Central New York, 524, Colorado.
524, Colorado. Booming right into Central New York. You are 48. 48, thank you for checking in again. Appreciate it, sir. And 198, thank you for standing by for letting me get this gentleman checked in. Gotta be. Right at 524 Colorado. We got you in there. 48. Thank you again, sir, for appreciate you checking in to the New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. 66 New York, standing by.
66 Jim, 55 buck, Lincoln, Nebraska, checking in.
55 buck, Lincoln, Nebraska. Long time no here, sir. Hey, you're sounding Q5. You are 49 on the list, Roger.
HSL, 100% last year, exhibition number 49. Kids got a flip-flop, 5-5 off the key. Thanks, Jim.
Hey, you're very welcome, Buck. Nice hearing you in there for sure. It's been a while since we've heard you in there. Thank you much. And again, 198. Hey, thanks for standing by for letting Buck and Lincoln, Nebraska done check in with me. Appreciate it. Looking for number 5066 Hogtown Radio Roundup. Gotta kill him with kindness. Hey, California, bring it on in. We'll see if we can pull you up here. Hey, California, bring it in. 66 Central New York. 425 California, got you in number 50. 425 California, got you in there at number 50. Roger.
We copy, acknowledge. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Roger D, sir. Thank you very much for checking in. Appreciate it. And again, 198, thank you for standing by, for letting me get that gentleman out of California to check in. 66 New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. 044, we got you in there. What be your QTH, please? 044 Oregon, we got you at 51. 044 Oregon, we have you in there at 51. Thank you. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. We are standing by for anybody wishing to check in.
66, 158.
158 Texas, got you at 52. 52, Roger.
10-4, appreciate it. Thank you.
73 is 158 down there in Texas, booming right in. Thank you much. And again, 198, thank you for standing by for let these gentlemen check in to the Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition.
Why don't you guys think us by standing by like for maybe one Saturday a month and not having any?
960 Florida, we got you at 53. 960 Florida, got you at 53 on the Hogtown Radio Roundup check-in, Roger.
Man, it's not good. I slowed down your way a little bit out there, but we're doing a bunch of traffic out there. A bunch of people calling CQ on the northeast, and they can't be heard because we got one guy getting 200 radio checks. Y'all be good.
No, we're not doing radio checks. We're doing check-ins for the Hogtown Radio Roundup. 66 Central New York. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Standing by.
259, checking out.
259, what be the QTH? 259, we'll see if we can pull that QTH out. 259, what be your QTH, please?
One Saturday a month. That's not, I don't think that's too much to ask on behalf of all the hobbyists in the Northeast that are trying to get out.
259, bring it on back again there. 198 just don't have courtesy. 259, what be your QTH? San Francisco, we got you in here. 259, San Francisco. Definitely, we got you at 5454. Thank you for checking in to the Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition.
They call it a DJ. It is a broadcast. I mean, he's got more consistent transmission than my favorite sports station. They want to bag and tag like 300-400 people.
Is that 212 Alabama? 212 Alabama. I'll bring the house around a little bit to you. 212 Alabama, Roger.
Please.
QSL 212 Alabama, got you in there at 5555. 212 Alabama, we got you in there at 55. Thank you for checking in.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You sound good down here, too, man. Out of Big VA there. But, yeah, they're going to have a problem if I start drinking and actually fire up an amplifier. They're going to have a problem. That's the funny part. I got a duty cycle of
66 Central New York. Doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Anybody wishing to check in, looking for 56. 66 New York, standing by.
County, Texas. I'll see you.
66 Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Well, 198's the troublemaker. But it's all right. I'll just talk right over him. It's all right. But as you notice, I thank him for standing by. I'm kind of courteous to him, but I would like to say more, but I won't. Since I'm representing the Hogtown, I'll just keep it civil. 66 Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Anybody wishing to check in, standing by.
How about you 66? You copy 785 Alamo Beach, Texas.
785 Alamo Beach, Texas. Got you in there at 56. Thank you for checking in, sir.
Thank you much, 66. How we doing out there? We're enjoying the 80-degree weather today.
Hey, send some up here. It's only 6 degrees with a wind chill about 25 below. But, hey, send some of that nice warm weather up here to New York. We can use it. Take care. God bless. Thank you much. 785 down there in Texas. You are 56. Thank you much for checking in. Pacific Northwest. 305 305 Oregon, we got you in there. 305 Oregon, we got you at 57. Thank you much. I don't have the house right at you. Let me bring it up to you there. 305 Oregon, we got you at 57. Thank you for checking in, sir.
Have a wonderful day, 305. We're back out on the key.
Roger that, 305. You also have a good weekend. Take care. God bless. And thank you again. 305 Oregon, you are 57. Looking for 58. 66 New York. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Six 6 here. Go ahead. New York State edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. 66 standing by for anybody wishing to check in.
How about that New York? 66, you got a copy? 514, North Central Oklahoma. Waving at you, New York.
514 Oklahoma. Hey, 514 Oklahoma got you at 58. Good gracious. Thank you much for checking in. 514 Oklahoma.
Roger, Roger. I appreciate that. You, my friend, you have a wonderful day. How about as soon as this one? 6593, Northern California.
Roger, 514 Oklahoma. Thank you much for checking in. 5493, I believe it was. QTH again?
Jim, you got 3593. 3593 minutes out here, Northern California.
3593 out there in California. Sorry, I had the numbers screwed up there. I had a little Q Mary come in. We got you in there at 5959. Thank you for checking in, sir.
No worries. Have a good one. 7-3 from 3593. Thank you, Jim.
3593, thank you much for checking in. Appreciate it. And 198, hey, thanks for standing by. These gentlemen like to check in. We appreciate your standing by for sure. 66 Central New York, standing by. Looking for number 60. That Northern California station, give me your numbers there, Roger.
California,
3327, you're 60 on my list. Thank you for checking in, sir. 3327 is number 60 on my list. Thank you again, sir. Have a good weekend. 66 Central New York. Hogtown Radio Roundup. Check in. We are standing by for anybody wishing to check in. Central New York. Hogtown Radio Roundup, check in. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. 66 New York, standing by. 559 Texas. 559 Texas. 66 Central New York. I got you in there. I'll put you at 61 on the Hogtown Radio Roundup check-in, Roger.
Yeah, The week, 66 Friday. Can we do just one Saturday a month with that? Is that a good compromise?
559 Texas, definitely. Thank you much for checking in. You are 61. Appreciate it very much. 66 Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State edition of the check-in. We are on standby for anybody wishing to check in.
Yeah, it does go 4 hours sometimes. It's amazing.
Zero 063 Oregon, 063 Oregon. We got you at 62. Q5 copy, sir. Zero 063 Portland, Oregon. Definitely, you're very welcome. Have a cup of coffee for me. It's going on 20 of 2 here. It's a cold one in Central New York. Hey, thank you very much for checking in. Appreciate it. You are 62. 66 Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Looking for 63. 66 New York, standing by.
One Saturday a month, can we get a break? Central Oklahoma, runs south. 67, anybody anywhere?
67 Oklahoma. 67 Oklahoma. You're sounding good up here in Central New York. 66 Central New York said that.
You might be a Bad Bunny fan. You never know. Well, I'm on stock of it.
66 Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. 66 Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. We are standing by for anybody wishing to check in.
You do one that long, you definitely got to take a break now and then and go. For some kind of relief or whatever. Even the pilots try to go to the bathroom sometimes when you're flying across the ocean.
66 Central New York, doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so.
Canada. Yeah, we do have a good copy on you out here. 67 Run Mole, there, go ahead. Well, you got a good signal down here. Got a pilot trying to occur on us right here right quick, but you come through all that great from Canada. So, beautiful day down here. Hope we get up to 183 yesterday. Hope we get up there close to that today. And all that snow and ice last week, we just get rid of all it. But 67, you still there, Canada?
Hogtown Radio Roundup, New York State Edition. Looking for anybody wishing to check in. 66 New York. Doing a Hogtown Radio Roundup. Net Director for the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Standing by.
Well, inches of snow and cold. I'll let you keep that up here. I don't mind. You're welcome. You'll top it here up and down, so we probably are dropping down, but Operator Craig down here on 67.
Hogtown Radio Roundup check-in, 66 Central New York, standing by.
Are you really out of the book or something? We appreciate it. All right, 309 to all you're running, but it's doing the job. We'll keep doing it. We're to the radio for sure now, so that northeast will fade out at 1 o'clock. They're here pretty quick. We'll have out for Oklahoma heading south. We're really listening. I'll get a message on Facebook about that. That's classic. They know me. Who cares? One Saturday month. We just have one freak Saturday month. It's hilarious. I mean, even the groundhog gets it there, man.
66 Central New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so now. 66 Central New York. Oregon, 95 Oregon, you are 54. 95 Oregon, let me turn the house around here. 959 Oregon, I got you at 64 on the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Check in, Roger.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, you're very welcome, sir. I brought the house roundup to you a bit more. 959 Oregon, you are 54, looking for, or excuse me, 64, looking for 65. 66 New York. Forty-four, we got you in there. 44 down there in the Longhorn. We got you at 65, 44. You are 65 on the Hogtown Radio Roundup, Roger.
Hey, 65. You sounding good in Texas. Slow and slow. Have a good one. 44. Waving.
Roger that, 44. You're sounding good up here in Central New York. You are 65 on the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Check in. New York State Edition. Thank you much for checking in, sir.
Sounds good, man. And I hope you're enjoying your weekend, man. I hope it's not miserable up there, man. I'm going to brag. It's like 72 down here. We're going to go to
New York State Edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. New York State Edition of the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Standing by for you wishing to check in.
It's rough and tough down here in the Lone Star State. But when you key up, all I hear is you. That's a good one, 48. 44, waving. Good show, buddy. One by seven, all the copy there. Catch this match, EDX AAA. What it is. Roger. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good one. X-ray triple A, Clarksville, Arizona.
Town Radio Roundup, New York State edition. Anybody wishing to check in? 66, standing by. $785 Mobile, $785 Mobile. What be your QTH? Hi, Roger. Okay, Roger, you're making it. You're making it. You're sounding Q5 up here. Sounding good. That mobile's working, Roger. Roger that, 785, 73s. Take care. Enjoy your ride. That mobile sounding good. You're in New York. Looking for number 66 on the Hogtown Radio Roundup. Check in. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so. UDX 888. UDX 888 Arizona, we got you in there at 66. You got the 66 number. Roger that, UDX 88. Hi, 73s, UDX 88 Arizona. You got UDX 66 up here in New York doing the check-in for Hogtown. Take care. God bless. Thank you much for checking in. All right, going to do a last call. 66 New York, Hogtown Radio Roundup. Last call for anybody wishing to check in.
Start the last call. You'll be back a month and 164 hours. Can we have one Saturday a year off, please? I started out for a month, but also for 1 year. And if you can't make it in, you can check in by proxy. I got a cell phone. Is that making a contact? Last call, you should have another 5 rounds of gin and tonics from here and 5 whiskeys, 4 dancing girls.
529 California. I got you at 67 529 California. I got you at 67. Roger.
I'm not sure if anybody really talks like that.
Roger that, 529 California, got you at 67. All right, last call, this is it. Anybody wishing to check in, then we can let the channel roll with 198. He can do his ghost talk in there for sure. Last call. Anybody wishing to check in, please do so.
I think it's gotta be AI. Nobody.
444. What be your QTH? 444. What is your QTH? Lincoln, Nebraska. 444. We got you at 68. 68. 444 Nebraska. You are 68. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to sit him on the side now and just copy the mail and let that 198 down there in Texas run his mouth and ghost talk. 66 New York is clear. And I don't thank you, 198, for standing by. You know, you got to be a good operator, not these ignorant people like you. 66 New York, out.
See, I told you. I think it's AI.